pleasant day, grade 4 learners. I hope you are all safe and healthy. It's me, your teacher Irish. Let us enjoy this day as we learn new skills together. Make your pen and paper ready because we are about to begin our English time. Today, we are going to talk about the structure, purpose, and language features of different text types. A text is a piece of writing that you read or create. Knowledge on different text types promotes reading comprehension skills and assists in distinguishing texts. Understanding the different text types helps children like you to organize your ideas when receiving or retelling on a particular reading. Text type refers to the classification and definition on the way a text is written, such as structure, purpose, and language features. Text types are categorized as to factual and literary. Let us first talk about factual texts. Factual texts aim to inform, instruct, or persuade through the use of facts and information. Here are the examples of factual texts. First, we have news report. Another one is speech. Here is a part of President Duterte's speech at the 75th UN General Assembly. Next, we have recount. The writer tells what happened in the past by recounting the series of events. We have here a diary entry wherein the writer shares her day in the village. Historical documents are also considered as factual text. Example, the Declaration of Philippine Independence. Another factual text is procedural or instructional texts. The example teaches the readers the steps on how to make peanut butter and jelly sandwich. This type of text explains how to perform different processes. Another factual text is persuasive text. In the example, stay safe in the sun, the writer is convincing the readers to protect their skin from the damaging effects of the sun. Persuasive texts put forward a point of view and encourage the readers or listeners. Now let us move on to literary texts. Literary texts are texts that are narrative or tell a story and contain elements of fiction. Here are some examples of literary texts. Narrative texts like novel. Examples, Harry Potter and Noli Me Tangere. Narrative texts like fable. Examples, The Clever Monkey and the Foolish Crocodile. Ace of Fables, The Lion and the Mouse. Narrative texts, short stories. The Happy Trumpet, bedtime story for kids. And the last one is narrative text, poetry. Example, Trees by Joyce Kilmer. Writers choose appropriate text type to match their purpose of writing. There are three purposes of text types. First is to entertain, second is to inform, and third is to persuade. What is text structure? Text structure refers to how the information within a written text is organized. It is important to identify how a text is organized to know the purpose of the information. The different text structures that we will focus on are: first, description; second, sequence, instruction, process; third, cause and effect; fourth, compare contrast; and fifth, problem solution. Description. Description describes a person, place, event, animal, etc. Here is an example of a description text. The elephant. Elephants are the largest land mammals in the world. Asian elephants are smaller than African elephants. They are the only mammal that cannot jump. They live in herds and eat leaves, grass, and tree bark. They may spend an average 12 to 18 hours a day eating. An adult elephant will eat between 90 kilograms to 272 kilograms, or 200 to 600 pounds, of food and drink 190 liters or 50 gallons of water per day. What is being described in the text? Yes, it's the elephant. This text shows or gives the description about the elephant. The second structure is sequence, instruction, or process. Provides steps in performing an action or order of event. Example: have you ever made macaroni and cheese? It's simple. First, boil some water and make some macaroni. Then, make your cheese sauce. After the cheese sauce is ready, mix it with the macaroni. Bake the entire thing in the oven. Finally, it's time to eat. What is the text about? Yes, it is about the steps on how to make macaroni and cheese. What are the transition words used in the text? Great! We have first, then, after, and finally. These keywords will show us the chronological arrangement or order of directions. The third structure is cause and effect. Cause and effect seeks to identify what happened and how or why it happened. Example: the audience could not hear the message of the speaker because of the noise outside. Now, can you help me identify the effect? Great! The audience could not hear the message of the speaker. How about the cause? That's right, the noise outside. Now, what word helps us find the cause and effect? You're right, it's because. For the fourth structure, we have compare contrast. Provide similar and or dissimilar information about two persons, places, event, animals, etc. Here is an example. Popular sports. Football and baseball are two of the most popular sports in the country. They have many things in common. For one, they are both team sports, and they both require players to advance to an end or home point on the playing field. However, football requires players to carry the ball to the end zone, whereas in baseball, it is the defending team that controls the ball while it is in play. Let us look for the similarities and differences of football and baseball using a Venn diagram. For their similarities, they are both team sports and they both require players to advance to an end or home. For their differences, football requires players to carry the ball to the end zone. For baseball, it is the defending team that controls the ball while it is in play. The fifth structure is problem solution. States the problem and possible solution. Example: having a cold is no fun. Coughing makes it hard to fall asleep. A sore throat is painful. Try some tea with honey in it. Honey will soothe your throat. Now, can you identify the problem in the text? Great! Coughing makes it hard to fall asleep, and a sore throat is painful. How about the solution? Correct! The answer is try some tea with honey in it. Great job, kids! Identify the text type structure used in each item. Number 1. The correct answer for number 1 is problem solution. Good job, kids! Please read number 2. The correct answer for number 2 is comparison and contrast. Good job, kids! Here is number 3. The correct answer is description. Good job, kids! Here is number 4. And the correct answer is cause and effect. Good job, kids! And now for number 5. The correct answer is sequence. Good job, kids! That's all for today, kids. I hope you enjoyed this video. Till next time.